If your test results are not accurate and timely, that will in itself delay patient care. At all times, we have to make sure that we investigate and select the best technology in our lab for patient care. The mission in the Division of Clinical Chemistry is to support the vision of the Department of Pathology with the ultimate goal of decreasing incidence of the diseases. The approach is to adopt state-of-the-art instrumentation that we can use for providing accurate and timely patient test results.
We provide over 15 million of tests on an annual basis to our 7 hospital network in 4 different campuses. We constantly are looking into what are the new things that we can bring to improve the processes. The right tools, the right automation, and the right technology help us to provide better outcomes for the patient. Having the system of those robots that will free some of the time and focus more on the testing.
The automation helps us to streamline the pre-analytical activities. Before the automation, we have to check every single sample for integrity, so it saves a lot of time.
At the beginning of the pandemic, it was very challenging for us to provide laboratory testing, but we were able to ramp up capacity, overcoming all the challenges and supplies and reagents, and having our staff to be dedicated 24/7. The way that we were able to overcome those challenges was a teamwork.
The key to our success is really the generation of data and the evaluation of it in a unit called the Diagnostic Management Team. Our goal is to not just provide the result, but to tell the doctors caring for the patient what we think the diagnosis is.
The residents and fellows will identify all requests for consultative service. They will interpret the results. Then, at scheduled conferences, we will review those interpretations with the faculty and other colleagues from other departments.
These teams meet daily. Doctors understand better what their patients have. Are you short of breath because you have asthma or because you have a clot in the lung? That's the kind of information we help provide.
The diagnostic management team aids in quick arrival at more accurate interpretation of test results. We will decrease overall length of stay at the hospital and also increase the overall efficiency for patient care.
The greatest strength of it is for our trainees who learn how to interpret tests. For our residents and fellows, to sit with a group of knowledgeable clinical laboratorians and understand the meaning of the test to the patient.
Over the years in UTMB, we've ensured that as part of our vision, we continuously train scientists and other laboratory professionals by introducing a doctorate program in pathology. We also have postdoctoral training in clinical chemistry that has trained over 25 postdoctoral fellows who are currently occupying positions of leadership in different labs throughout the country.
To be able to provide not only the test result, but the interpretation, we need to be able to generate the test quickly and accurately.
At all times, we have to make sure that we investigate and select appropriate technology that will aid timely and accurate test results. Over the years, we've streamlined our instrumentation in the lab. There have been integration of the different platforms. In the clinical chemistry lab today at UTMB, we've migrated from over 9 different instruments in the lab to only about 3 instrument types. We definitely want to look for smart instruments to monitor from when samples get into the instrument to when I get my results for management.
I think a key during the history of my time here at UTMB was actually in clinical chemistry owing to the efforts of Dr. Corradito. There's a lot of ways to spend your money, but there are only really wise ways to make progress, and he had the right ideas.
I got my training as a professional clinical chemist. I'm also a consumer of healthcare, a parent and grandparent. So when I look at the lab results, I see someone behind each result.
We have the ability to help people who can go on for days, months, years without a diagnosis. And what drives me is being more successful doing that.
We all have been impacted that we need to use a healthcare provider, and laboratory always is part of that. I think that is the passion that we have and the commitment with those patients.
Every sample is a patient behind those samples, and we have to treat them important in order to save life. That's why I'm here.